What's up, guys? NBA talk. Second video night for us. Toronto Raptors, Detroit Pistons, Eastern Conference battle. They went at it. Toronto Raptors were able to squeeze out a win. The Detroit Pistons did a good job in the middle of this game. Like, Toronto Raptors had a very good first quarter. Like, a very, very good first quarter. Detroit Pistons had no answer in the first quarter. The defense was just potent for the Toronto Raptors, and then the Detroit Pistons battled back, closed the gap between them, and then I think they did take a lead because I don't remember because I was just going back and forth with the New York Knicks game. I think in the third quarter, the Detroit Pistons did pass them at some point in the third quarter, for sure, because they were definitely right there with the Toronto Raptors. But in the fourth quarter, led by DeRozan, they battled back. Their defense was strong. They stopped Tobias Harris, the best scorer on the Pistons. So that was no doubt. Andre Drummond was pretty much scoring for the team, and he's not a known scorer. And if you only have him going, that's fantastic. Avery Bradley, he was getting off too. He was making buckets, but not enough as a collective to battle against the Toronto Raptors, who had DeRozan doing some good stuff, Kyle Lowry doing some good stuff, Valanciunas showing up big time for this team, and then you have C.J. Miles coming off the bench, putting up some good works, couple threes. Just fantastic work from this team. They held the Detroit Pistons to 42% from the field, 35% from the three-point range. The free throws from the Detroit Pistons was 46% from the free throw line. 7 for 15. That says a lot. So, Toronto Raptors win this game. DeRozan, 17 points, 5 assists. He's having an MVP year. His leadership is the big thing about his improvement this year. He's taking full charge as a leader. Kyle Lowry is taking a back step. Like, he's taking it easy, especially the minutes that he's been getting because he's going back and forth with injuries. So, 18 points for him, 9 rebounds, 5 assists. Very good game for him. He was +8 on the court, which is the most out of everybody on the roster tonight. So, Valanciunas, 17 points, 16 rebounds, 3 assists, and a block shot. He was very good tonight. Serge Ibaka didn't have the best game. Only 2 points, 1 for 5 from the field. And C.J. Miles, 21 points to lead the team. Made 5 3-pointers, was 7 for 16 from the field. Just doing a very good job for himself. The team shot 42% from the field, 35% from the three-point range, 49 rebounds, 24 assists. 20 turnovers was not good for them. Needed to cut that down. But overall, the defense prevails, and they got that win. They stopped Tobias Harris, like I said. He shot 4 for 13 from the field, 0 for 4 from the three-point range, 12 points, 3 block shots, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. Andre Drummond leading the team with 25 points, 17 rebounds, 4 steals, 2 assists. This has been his best year, for sure. He was 12 for 15 from the field. Yeah, it's been his best year. And unfortunately, Detroit is just going down, down, down. They had a very good start in the beginning of the season. Like, I think since December, they have been dropping fast in the lineup. Like, really dropping fast. They're in 8th place right now in the Eastern Conference. I think they were right around where the Toronto Raptors were, like before the Toronto Raptors took over the second spot from the Cavaliers. Detroit Pistons were right under them, I believe, and now they just dropped. And there's a gap, a big gap between the twos. Detroit Pistons are 22-21, their record. Toronto Raptors are 30-13. That's a huge gap between the two. Detroit Pistons, a very good defensive team. They've improved on that. but unfortunately, their offense just can't keep up. You have your best player, Tobias Harris, not making shots. You don't have Reggie Jackson there, so what can you do? So that's it. Toronto Raptors win. I'm trying to see what record they have. They're 7-3 in their last 10 games, and they just won a game from their last one. So good job, Toronto Raptors. Defense prevails. Defense wins games too. Peace.